Hello, I am the Irish Guy, and welcome back to my Prem prediction series, where I go head-to-head with different YouTubers each week. You know the drill. 10 points for a correct prediction, 4 points for a wrong scoreline but right outcome, and 3 points for every correct goal score. And yes, I still have a horrible cold, for anyone who cares. But lads, last week I went head-to-head with James Lawrence Alcott, someone who many believe is the brains of football YouTube, whilst I'm just the ugly court jester who smacks pies in his face. I am the pinky to his brain, right? Lads, can someone please put some respect on my ball knowledge? Lads, give me any month at random, and I will instantly tell you our Premier League results. September 2005. Okay. Chelsea 2, Sunderland 0, Drogba and Jeremy. What else you got? October 2006? Aston Villa 1, Tottenham 1, Juan Pablo Angel own goal, and a Gareth Barry strike. Trust me, lads, I am a freak. Well, lads, whilst both me and James got one pure correct scoreline each, for me it was Leicester 1, Everton 1, for him Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 0, but the scores in the end were Irish Guy 34, James Alcott 37, which squeaks him into second in the leaderboard. But is anyone ever going to come close to knocking Anfield Agenda off his blooming perch? Next up is, Zac Djellab, a former member of Football Daily. Don't ask me why I have this. But lads, I know, this is crazy, right? This is a bit like seeing Voldemort eating popcorn with Harry Potter.
Hello, how you doing?
How is he in a sports bar? I'm filming in a wormy cave where I can practically feel the maggots nibbling on my toes. And yet this lad has a swanky restaurant all to himself. Who is he, Johnny Depp?
Hello, thank you so much for having me on the channel. I really appreciate it. God, look at us now, hey? A few years ago, we were at each other's throats. Oh, Football Daily, the Irish Guy. Oh, now look at us. Best of friends. Who would have thought it, eh? Who would have thought it? Thank you so much.
Come on, Zach. Let's see what forfeit you have given me to do if you top the leaderboard in May. I mean, considering this guy is a member of what was once an enemy channel, this is your chance, Zach. You can go nuts. You can tell me to fly to Africa and kiss a poisonous snake. You can tell me to spend 24 hours living in a bin. You can tell me to lick the floor of a Domino's pizza shop. What dastardly evil punishment do you have in store for me?
Now, for your challenge, my friend. If I beat you.
Yes? Is this it? Is this my punishment? Am I just stuck in a constant loop of forever looking at him twirling his hair like some episode of Black Mirror?
Okay. My challenge, my friend. If I beat you, I want, I won't say a video, but I want you to do an apology about Chelsea and talk about how amazing Todd Boehly and the new owners have been, and like what a fantastic time they're going to have under Enzo Maresca, how every transfer is going to be amazing. I want you to give all the praise to the Blues and just say how so much better this new ownership is than, say, Newcastle, and I want you to back the boys.
Phew! I feel like I've got off lucky with this one, because I was expecting a former Football Daily member to ask me to jump in the bucket of cow sick or to kiss a homeless man on the cheek. But a Chelsea apology forfeit, fine. That's not that bad a punishment, really.
I was going to say come down to London or something for a video, but I can't. I don't want to put that pressure onto you.
Oh, he's too nice. He's too nice. Well, go on then. Let's see what your predictions are.
Newcastle versus Man City. It's tough, isn't it, man? Like, Man City look pretty good at the moment. I know Rodri's out injured, but I still just think they'll be able to kind of keep going. I will go with a 2-1 to Man City. Sorry. Yeah, 2-1 to Man City. Isaac will score the winner. No, sorry. Isaac will score for Newcastle.
Oh, I thought he'd had a change of heart and was now tipping a Newcastle win instead.
And Erling Haaland will get 1 for Man City, and Savinho will get the other. We'll see him finally get a goal.
Okay, interesting, Zach. The man can't see past the Man City win. And yes, that one does make the most sense. But yeah, I am going for a 2-1 home win. Because let's be honest, City find it difficult traveling to St. James's Park. I mean, are you kidding me? During the last meeting, Guardiola's men had to battle back from 2-1 down to snatch a last-minute win. Before that, City had to dig deep to rescue a point after being 3-1 down. Before that, yeah, okay, City wolfed Newcastle 4-0 with a spoon. But before that, even with Steve Bruce at the wheel, someone with all the gravitas of a fat cartoon weasel, City still had to come from 3-2 down to scrape a 4-3 win. Although, to be fair, they did have a toothless Scott Carson in goal. In November 2019 was a nutty 2-2 draw. In January 2018 was a late Newcastle win. In December 2017, City just about nicked a 1-0 win at a newly promoted Newcastle. And even last season, the Magpies beat them here in the League Cup. And so yes, with Rodri currently crying into a pint of ice cream whilst watching Looney Tunes with his mum, I think Newcastle are gonna capitalise. There is going to be a reaction to that gruesome defeat to Fulham. And yes, I think Bernardo Silva will give City the lead. But Newcastle will roar back. 2 late goals from Alexander Isak. Just you watch, he'll come on as a late substitute because he broke his toe this week, but he will still score twice in a sensational win, scoring 2 goals against the best team in the world with a broken toe. Come on, Isak!
Arsenal versus Leicester as well as a 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday. I mean, this could be a demolishing, really. Leicester at the moment looking a little bit rough.
What a horrible thing to say about Steve Cooper's face.
I think Arsenal will get 4, pains me to say. I think Declan Rice will get 1. He'll add to his tally after playing in the cup and getting 1. I think Saka will get 2. Raheem Sterling will come on in like the 90th or 80th minute or so, and we'll see him also pick up a goal as well. So those are my 3 goal scorers for a 4-0 win for Arsenal.
Yeah, I'm going for a similar sort of thing. I'm tipping the Gunners to easily win this 3-0. Prize well, this is going to be such an easy task. It's mental to think this game was once a frenetic title clash. Remember that Danny Welbeck winner that almost gave the home fans a heart attack? Yeah, this is nothing of the sort. I'm going to go for a comfy 3-0 home win. I think goals from Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Jesus, and yes, Raheem Sterling off the bench.
Sorry, there's a little bit of background noise sometimes as well here. It's basically like the fridge, I think. It's like a all the time.
He's got a fridge? So do I, but there's nothing in it. See?
You can take it out through Audition if you know how to do that.
The Irish guy doesn't do Audition! No, sorry, that was the ghost of Zlatan.
Brentford versus West Ham is difficult, you know, because obviously West Ham look not so good. They don't look very good at the moment. And Brentford look like they're on the up this season. I think this will be a 2-1 victory to Brentford. Mbeumo with 2. I think Mbeumo is amazing. I've said it many times on my own channel and stuff. But I think he'll grab 2, and I think West Ham will see Kudus get the other.
Lads, I'm going to say something crazy here. I think this is Julian Lopetegui's last game. Yes, I know it sounds ridiculous to say, but let's be real. I don't think he was the Hammers' first choice. Don't forget the West Ham owner being out to brunch with Ruben Amorim behind Sporting Lisbon's back, feeding the Portuguese manager honey nut croissants as he guiltily checked his phone, texting the sporting secretary that he was actually visiting his sick mum. Lopetegui has had a nightmare start, losing 4 matches, including a horrible 5-1 defeat to Liverpool midweek, where he left the game on crutches. I'm not sure how. Look, we've seen Frank de Boer lose his job in the Premier League after just 5 games at Crystal Palace. I think Lopetegui could be shown the door after 6 because yes, I'm going for another defeat. 1-0 Brentford win. Brian Mbeumo scoring another goal to consign this below par down and out squad to another defeat, which pings them ever closer to the relegation zone. Honestly, I think Lopetegui gets his marching orders on Monday morning with David Sullivan begging Graham Potter down the phone.
My beloved Chelsea now against Brighton. Difficult this. Very, very difficult because Brighton obviously look really, really good. But look, I'm going to back the boys. I've got to back the boys. Chelsea win 3-2 to Chelsea. I'll go with Brighton's goal scorers being Matoma, and also let's get Minter. We'll give Minter 1 for his first goal, and we'll go for Chelsea. We'll get a goal from We'll get a goal. Yeah, we'll get a goal from João Felix, but he won't start. A goal from Nicholas Jackson, and actually no, scratch that again.
Scratch that. Plot twist!
Jadon Sancho, goal. Nicholas Jackson, goal. And, of course, Cole Palmer, goal.
Oh, Zach, if João Felix does score now, you really are going to feel like punching a pillow. Yeah, lads, this is the first week of the season where I am predicting a Chelsea win, and it's nearly a October. Call this one the Graham Potter derby with both sets of fans probably largely detesting this bloke. Ozzy, forget about fighting underneath bridges after the match. I'm guessing Chelsea and Brighton fans are going to get together an hour before kickoff just to burn Harry Potter books in a bin. I'd imagine it's very therapeutic. But look, I'll go for a 2-0 win here. Cole Palmer and yes, and Nkunku with the goals. The Frenchman, by the way, really deserves a Premier League start. I reckon he's going to score quite a few goals this season. He's going to be sucking in more balloons than Pennywise the Clown.
Everton versus Crystal Palace is an interesting one. You know what? I'm going to back Everton to get the result. This is when it changes. Everton to win against Crystal Palace. Everton to win. You know what? Goal scoring isn't an issue for them nowadays. Like, defensive is the issue. 3-1. Yeah, 3-1 to Everton.
Oh, come on, Zach. I know you're unsure about this one. I can see it written all over your face. Do you really think Everton are going to score 3? It looks like you're tipping them to win. To be nice, I get it, okay? It's like if my grandmother asks me if her new lipstick looks good. Now, you look like if someone microwaved the Joker.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin with 1, Dwight McNeil with 1, and let's say who's Mangala at DM.
Oh! I love it. I love how random the suggestion is. You know what? Oral Mangala might be the most obscure pick we've had for a goal scorer this season. From anyone. So you know what? I rate that it's not an obvious pick. Mangala. Oh, Zach, if Mangala scores, I will personally ring up every member of Football Daily and say sorry to them for being mean in the past. Mangala. Oh, boy.
And then for Palace, I think the goal scorer will be Eze.
I agree with Zach on one thing. I think Ebereki Eze will score. But sorry, Everton, this is going to be a 1-0 Palace win.
Forest versus Fulham is an interesting one. Two teams who are actually pretty good this year. Forest, I think, probably edging it for me. I think they are just a handful. Though I think Fulham will score as well. So I'll go with a 2-1 win for Nottingham Forest. Callum Hudson-Odoi and Chris Wood to get the goals for Forest, and Emile Smith-Rowe to pick up the goal for Fulham.
Lads, Nottingham Forest have had a good start to the season, yes, but so have Fulham. Both these teams have a combined 1 loss across a combined 10 Premier League matches this season. That's really good, but don't forget, Forest haven't actually won a match at home since beating Fulham on the 2nd of April. That's a long time ago. I reckon they'll share the spoils. A decent hard-fought match, a 1-1 draw, goals from Callum Hudson-Odoi and a rejuvenated Raul Jimenez. But just watch, I can feel it in my stomach. There's going to be an absolutely horrible, shocking VAR mistake in this match. Just you watch.
Wolves versus Liverpool. Oh, this could be a battering.
Yeah.
Wolves actually going forward aren't too bad. I actually think Wolves will score. I think it'll be a 3-1 win to Liverpool. The goal scorer will be Strad Larson for Wolves. And I think for Liverpool, we'll see... I mean, Luis Diaz, hard to bet against at the moment. Luis Diaz get 1. I think we'll see maybe Van Dijk get a header. And let's say Trent. Let's say Trent for the 3rd.
Surely Luis Diaz does not continue his freakish scoring form. Surely not. Look, I agree with Zach that Wolves are going to be fried like eggs, but of course they are. That is what happens when you have a greasy turnip like O'Neill at the wheel. 3-0 Liverpool win, goals from Diogo Jota, Mo Salah, and I can't back against Cody Gakpo after 2 goals against West Ham midweek. Yeah, sorry Wolves, but you're going to be destroyed. And if the Reds somehow lose at Molineux, and Arne Slot is tactically outwitted by the fella who used to stir Jurgen Klopp his tea and fetch his sherbet lemons from the fridge, if Liverpool lose, then I will go to the zoo and spend 30 minutes shouting at tigers. To such a point where I creep out every other family.
All right, Sunday's kickoffs. Ipswich versus Aston Villa kicking us off with it. It's tough to predict Ipswich to get a win against Villa. Villa obviously look frightening. We'll go with a 3-0 win for Villa. We're going to give a goal to Watkins as normal. I think we'll give a goal to... Do we think Onana will get another one? Goal to McGinn. Give a goal to McGinn. Who started their last one? Sorry.
Should I go and make myself some toast? Do we all just go home? Has he forgotten what we're doing here? Is that Tinder on his phone?
Oh yeah. So yeah, a 3-0 win for Villa. I'm gonna give a goal to Watkins. I'm gonna give a goal to Morgan Rogers. He's been amazing so far this season. He deserves it 100%. And then, I mean, it's hard to bet against John Duran, isn't it? Like, it'll probably be a screamer or a 90th minute header or something like that.
This is going to be the match where I eat humble pie. Because, lads, I am predicting 2 players to score who I had written off early in the season. I said that Rory Delap's son, Liam, would be found out in the Premier League for just being a C-Tech Peter Crouch, who would barely register a shot on target, never mind a goal. I thought he was just a head on a stick. Someone who'd been raised in his garden, not by kicking the ball about with his dad. Oh no, I thought at the age of 9, this poor kid would be told to wait in the penalty box for an hour, as his dad flung in multiple throw-ins. Christ, but his dad could throw the ball so high and long. Wouldn't be surprised to find out he was standing in the driveway, lobbing balls over the roof. But no, Djellab is surprisingly brilliant with his feet. Forget about him being some massive scarecrow who lives off throw-ins. Nah, he moves like a mini Harry Kane. So I reckon he will open the scoring before, yes, and apparently burnt out Ollie Watkins will find a late equaliser. But I'm telling you, lads, this is going to be a tough trip for Unai Emery's men. I don't think Villa will win. 1-1. And surely Duran is not going to score again. Surely not.
Manchester United Spurs. Oh my days. I mean, Man United just don't look that good, do they? I'm still going to say Spurs win. Spurs away at Old Trafford. 3-2. 3-2. Yeah, 3-2 win to... I mean, that's a high-scoring game, that. Jesus. Fun game. Yeah, 3-2 win.
Yeah, back yourself, Zach. Go on, go for it. Yeah, 3-2 Spurs win at Old Trafford sounds like a big call, but it's not like it's never been done before. It did back in September 2012 when Gareth Bale roasted Rio Ferdinand like a burnt marshmallow. Go on, Zach, back yourself. It's not like you're saying something outlandish here, like predicting The Rock to bench press the moon.
We'll go with a Johnson goal to really show the haters how he's performing. We'll go with a Son goal. And then Pedro Porro, I reckon, just to throw a bit of a weird one in there. Actually, not Pedro Porro, Maddison. It'll be Madders. And then United will be Xerxes and also a Delict goal as well.
Look, Zach has gone for 5 goals. I've gone for no goals, 0-0. Just a pretty horrible, dreadfully rotten game.
Final game of the game week is obviously a Monday Night Football by the looks of it. Bournemouth versus Southampton. I think Bournemouth could pick up some points here. 2-0 win. 2-0 win. Semenyo with both goals. Mainly because he's in my draft team and I need him to get as many points as possible. So yeah, 2-0, Semenyo with 2. And there we have it.
Is this one a derby? I'm going to go for sheer Monday night humiliation for the Saints. This is going to be Russell Martin's worst night in football because he is going to have his naive playing out from the back tactics mocked and destroyed by the likes of Jamie Carragher on Monday night, as Bournemouth are going to absolutely batter the Saints 4-0. 2 goals from Justin Kluivert and 1 each from Ivan Nielsen and Dango Otara for their first goals of the season. Just you watch. Anyway, that is the end of the video. Take it away, Zach. Anything else to say?
Thank you so much, mate. I look forward to beating you this weekend. It is going to be a tight one, I'm sure. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for having me on the channel. And I'll see you soon, mate. Cheers.
You know what, lads? He's a really nice guy, isn't he? Here is me being mean to Football Daily all these years, but this guy, he seems like he was nice all along. Anyway, thanks a million for coming on, Zach. Go check out his channel, and who knows, I might one day worm myself onto it for a future in-person collab. Thank you, Zach. But will you squirm your way to the top of the leaderboard and overtake Anfield Agenda? And will I finally beat someone in a game week? We will find out soon. Anyway, that is the end of the video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to give a like, share, and subscribe as always. I'll talk to you in a while.